Sorry about that, people. I've just been setting up. The had a few encoder problems and everything with the feed, so yes, I had to fix it all up, and like usual, everything changes. So who's with me? Is it one of my subscribers, or do I have a new person with me? I'm currently about to transition across to elvenar. What I'm actually doing is I'm streaming on elvenar, just letting people know, and I'm going to give it a bit of a rip. Mainly the fact that I'm actually sick and tired of some of these games and what happens in and we've got low latency for some unknown reason. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe if I reboot this screen. But the whole point is yeah, it drives you nuts sometimes when you're looking at all the different things. This is actually my first stream on the gaming channel. It might be spagging the dummy because the game's up and running and using a fair bit of the bandwidth for the computer. So yes, have I got any of my normal here we go. Hello Michelle, darling. Not a gamer, but I'm here to observe. Yes, well, the first game I'm going to rip into, everybody, is elvenar. Right, elvenar's a good game, but it has its problems. Trust me, it actually does have its problems. And occasionally what you will see this happen occasionally. And, oh shit, what's happened there? I lost my thing. Occasionally this is going to happen. Right, and that will happen, and that's just because I'm swapping over and everything like that. So I don't know who else is with us, but I wanted to talk about elvenar and stuff like that, because elvenar it's a strategy game. As you can see, I've got a very, very pretty city. I've got a couple of cities actually, so I'm just jumping from city to city to show you the different cities. And so this one's my more advanced city. So I've just got to log out, log back in, and it takes a couple of seconds to actually do it, Michelle. So yes, if you're in here watching, we've lost our other one. So, but the whole thing is, it's sort of, I did tell everybody about it, but yeah, it's sort of a bit of a nightmare. It is only my first stream and the first video, so yeah. Those of you watching the video of the first stream, yeah, it's the hiccups that everybody gets when you're actually doing something. So yeah, this is my other city, Michelle. It's not as well versed as the other one, and yes. So I did tell everybody to go and sign up, and they get notified about it. And I've just got to, and it's got to jump back to the other one maybe. And I've had to move my monitors around because so I can read the chat. I've actually had to put my, move one of the monitors down onto the table because I can't read it on the view screen. So pretty much I've had to stick it up and everything. So my actual studio controller is miles away. So yes, it's sort of slow. And there's a latency problem. I don't know what's going on with it. There's such views. Enough to maintain. Yeah. And the ironic thing is, I've actually got a huge bandwidth. So most probably it's because the game is using up some of that bandwidth. So maybe I might have to. I'm on the maximum thing at the moment. So and the new tournament has started. So yes, we're gonna have some fun. But anyhow, Michelle, I'm just gonna treat this like as if I got 100 viewers. So I may look at the screen every now and then. You'll get most of the attention, darling, because you're the only one watching. But your chat is coming up on the thing. It will be, and as I said, I don't want people talking about the Mandela effect in here. Okay, so I've done my upgrade a building to get my 35 little reward points. So what happened to me 90? Oh, because I'm in another city. That's right, I forgot about that. So this is one of my smaller cities, and I'm just going to transition back. Okay, so what the bloody hell has happened to that? That's right, that's what's going on. So it should. Okay, it's bloody acting up at the moment. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, it's just that's all right. I don't mind that. And I've got another city, but we'll go through each city one after the other and give you a look at it. But it's a slower type game. It's one of those games you spend an hour, 2 hours at the most. Sometimes I spend the whole day on this because I like to get in and do a few things. I'm just going to spend some knowledge points so that I can keep on accessing the knowledge, because if you don't spend them, they tend to actually go, you can't gain more, and you need your knowledge points to increase your skill like any other game. And so I'm just going to jack that on there. Ooh, we can get out of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to log out for a second. So sorry you didn't see that, because I'm in a bit of password stuff here and I don't want you seeing it. That's why that screen is actually up there. So I'm just going to log in. I'm going to go back to my main one so that I can show you all it is. And this game has got some pretty bad shit in it. And I mean bad. Like, the diamonds are the worst, right? You don't want to get sucked into the diamonds in this game. This game is addictive, yes. And you don't want to rush into it and spend a lot of money and buy magic buildings. Magic buildings will cost you a fortune down the road. As you'll see, I have a lot of magic buildings, and they are already costing me a lot of fucking money. So this is weird having one viewer, Michelle. Yes, it's very weird. But everybody, I do only have one watcher at the moment, so I'll tell you about it. I don't care. I don't hide anything. Ask my subscribers, they'll tell you. But it's a good game to relieve stress, Michelle. You pretty much can turn around and come in, spend an hour in here, get rid of the stress that you got, build a couple of buildings, have a battle, definitely get rid of a bit of stress, and it does help. So, but then the game has its own problems, right? It has major problems, actually. Like a lot of bugs. This game's got a lot of bugs and gets them on a regular basis, because I don't think they test their software too much before they do it. I might have to turn the volume down on desktop. Actually, I should have the desktop volume up. No, I shouldn't. Yeah, you can. I don't know how loud it's going to come out, guys and girls, but occasionally there will be loud noise. So you got to come along and you've got to sweep up all your stuff. Yeah, that latency is actually affecting the game as well, by the way. So I don't understand why, Michelle. What? Sorry, darling, I don't know what you're actually, what I said, what you're responding to. So at the moment, I'll give you a tip. Normally before you harvest, you check everything. And it's one of the things about this game. If you've got a task to do, i.e. if you've got, say for instance, well, at the moment I've got to do this task. I've got to spend 1 knowledge point to get 35 hazelnuts. So go into your knowledge, and you've always got to check these, because you may have some of this stuff ready, right? And if you forget, that can screw you over big time. It really can. It can screw you over majorly. And because if you forget that you've got, you need to and I am only going to spend 1 knowledge point, because of the simple fact that I may need it for one of the tasks. Because at the moment there's a promotion going on for these hazelnuts, which you sort of gamble with. I think it's illegal. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, well, Michelle, it's only my first stream, and I did tell the others, and I told them all to come in here. And I did start up the stream in the other one. They must probably gas bagging still in the chat over there like normal. I don't know how you do that, actually. You go into the chat room and you stay in there for a thing. Okay, that was a mistake I made. Now, I didn't make Admiral Alters. I did actually start one earlier. So, I went and wiped out the stuff and thinking I only had to make 1, so I lost 9 hours. But hopefully I've gained that time back. And I forgot to start it. There you go. Already a problem. So this is what it's like in the game. Because I forgot to start the Admiral altars, I can't collect any more of the hazelnuts there. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare. It's so easy to forget stuff in here. You've got to come through, and this is one of the hardest parts about this damn game, is you simply got to come through. But this game is more for those that just want to have a play around. The noises get to you after a while, but you don't turn them off, because if you turn them off, it's like when you're helping neighbours and fellowship players and stuff like that, yeah, it can be a bit of a nightmare, right? So you've got to constantly go through and turn stuff on. Now, I know I need Admiral altars, so I've got to have them. So what I'm going to do is I actually make 3. When I only need 1 or 2, I make 3. I might set it to a day cycle, actually, the whole lot. Because I'm going to be stuck doing this, it sort of, so I'll just cancel those ones I started, set everything up on a day, because I'll get not a better harvest, just means I don't have to come and harass myself in this game for 24 hours. It'll just collect and build up, and I might gain a few other products a bit more without the need of coming in and bloody doing all this sort of stuff. I get 3 times the amount if I worked on it every 9 hours. But so I'll set everything to the day, because I've got to have Admiral altars anyhow for the things. I'll set giant globes just in case I need giant globes. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a trick about this game that I need the Admiral altars, no problem, so we know that. And occasionally you've got to click on the right one, because you don't click on the right one. One of the faults of this game drives you nuts. And so at the moment I've got nothing to do with these ones. We're going to set them on a day, because there's something that haven't come up into the thing. And what you do, if you get more advanced in one of your cities on this program, what you do, you keep a list, so you know that, okay, well, in the next one I need Admiral altars, so you set it up and you write it down, so you know, and you can prep so that when you get to that stage you've already made them, so you can skip ahead a couple of things. And it does sort of get into it, and it sort of fucks you over sometimes, people. It's sort of different things. You've got to remember to collect your coins. Sometimes you've got to spend coins because you've got too many coins, and it's got its problems, and occasionally you win stuff. But I'm just going to start everything up. So now I've done a giant globe, but I thought, okay, well, it maybe do the masonry one. So let's say we'll do a shitload of precious rings, actually. So we'll do some precious rings and make sure because the first time when it came to the marble ones, it was 4 of them. So we'll make 4 of them. So I do 4 precious rings just in case they ask for 4 precious rings. So I've got another one there, so I'll set that up. And that way, if they ask for 4 precious rings, I'm thinking ahead. So this game, this is why they call it a strategy game. You need to think. And these competitions are the same way. You need to fucking think. You really do. And yes, folks, I'm going to swear. I don't hold back. That's right. But I'm also going to think ahead on the timber ones. What if they do it to me on the timber? So, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll make 4 wooden figurines. They always start with the 3-hour ones first, then your 9 hours, then your days, so that you can actually plan ahead in this game. And so you do. You need to plan ahead. So, okay, I've planned ahead on the steel, and I think I set up a giant globe. Yeah, because that one's a day process. And so yeah, we'll set that one up too. Set them on a 3-hour, but we might come in and collect them later, and then set them up to a 9-hour, so that we've actually got them. We know we're not going to need them. So oh shit, I made them at the wrong stage. I set them up to a 9-hour. So I know I'm not going to need these, so I'm just going to put that up there like that. And it does get a little bit boring when you're playing this game, and but if you like this sort of thing, it's not boring. It's sort of, you've got to think, and it does make you think. It really, truly does. Now, I'm going to think ahead here. Okay, we've just had to do Admiral altars, so how about we start some 2-day ones, right? And we'll set up some 2 days, and because we've already set one up there, we have these two. We're going to set these ones up to a 2-day cycle as well. So we're going to think ahead, right? And it's all about thinking ahead, this game. And you got little things like that, your culture, and you got to check your culture, and you got to check everything. And this is what I mean, the whole thing. You got to think of everything, and you think of it and do it. Okay, I need to make magic as well. So I'll hit me 2 best cultures, so that I know I've got my culture running up at its max. And that helps me culture and stuff like that, because I don't have very much culture at the moment. I've got the culture stuff to put in there, but I've got no land. And yeah, but then you come into the problems of, and I'm setting all these to 1 day, so I'll collect some more. So you've got all the problems of it and all that, and it does piss you off, because if you fuck up and forget about that one tiny little item, and I messed up by one less bloody thing, so yeah, it pissed me off. I'm definitely setting them limits to days, because they could definitely come up. We've already done the 9-hour ones, so I'm going to set all those up to 1 day just in case. As well, it sort of means I don't have to come in here if I don't want to. Gives me time away from the game, and I can maybe work on the cities where they are on the shorter periods. And because you've got the shorter ones, yeah, and so you've just got to turn around, you make what you can, you do your maintenance. Always do your maintenance first. Now, I want to upgrade my city, so I want to check that. So, okay, I've got enough gems to upgrade it, so I upgrade it. And yeah, some of the others are jumping out because they're coming in, oh, this is boring. Yeah, well, guess what? It's actually not boring. It's got things. See, people come into this game, they see this component first up, right? This is the first thing they see, and they say, oh no, well, we're not going to get anything out of this. We've got to click little buttons and do stuff. Yeah, fair enough, you've got to click little buttons and do shit. It's a game, for God's sake. Yeah, you've got to click little buttons and do shit. Well, maybe if I can't upgrade that one, I know I can upgrade that one, so I'll cancel that one. Right, because I want to at least upgrade 2 of these. These are my main, this is my main production. I get boosted on these, and I know I've got a good boost on them, so if I upgrade it, it's telling me I've got to have population, so I can't do shit, so I'll just make shit. Right, so pretty much now, do me dust. Yeah, check me dust, get it up to a day. And yeah, just run through it. Right, this is the boring part of the game, but you've got to do it. If you want to play the game, you've got to do it. Because if you don't grow, oh, we can upgrade something, there we go. We can upgrade. So we're upgrading, and then we've got our ones that you don't need any goods or shit like that, or supplies, because you need coin and supplies to do shit. Like everything. But then they make it hard. Now this is where the shit of this game fucking pisses you off royally. And I mean, it pisses you off royally. Right? They make it so everything is fucking hard for you. Right? Like, they make it so, oh, you need people, so you got to upgrade it. Well, okay, I can upgrade that one. Right, so we'll collect the coins on it first. Well, that's a good haul. And I haven't been in here for about a day, so we've got enough stuff to make all that. So we upgrade that. Right, so we've done all the upgrading, then we go into magic, we check our magic. And we can't make any magic, I already know that, because I don't have anything. That's that yellow, the inspiration meditation is your best spell, because your best spell gives you twice the amount of things where you collect the points. Then you go through this crap of you've got to pretty much complete the main hall, upgrade. Okay, well, do we have enough? Because no, we won't decline it, because, well, we might do, because it's not really that important to us. I don't think we can anyhow, so I think I'm currently at a stage, yeah, it says get population. There's no way, so I'm actually going to decline that, because I know to upgrade me bloody town hall anyhow all the time, so I'm going to decline that one. Some you can decline. So, and yeah, it's as I said, this is the boring part of the game. And the good thing about it is there's a tourney going on at the moment. Produce Admiral Altars, yeah, it's a whole day before I see them. So I'm going to spend some of me hazelnuts. So the daily prize is just some bloody things, so I'll try to win something else. So I'll bloody try and win this shit. And we just got the daily prize. Whoopee! How long is it? Oh, it's an 8 hour. Okay, that's worth something. Yeah, an 8 hour boost. Let's see, we might even use that straight away. Yeah, so we've got, let's see which one's an 8 hour. See if we can get some people. That's 7 hour. That's 7 hour. So we're going to use it. It's only half an hour. So, oh, that's only, I thought it just go, oh, hang on, I haven't gone in there yet. Yeah, this is one of the piss-offs, this is what I mean. They make it so, like, they give you a prize. Hello, Lumina. Yeah, they give you a prize, but then you've got to log into it to get it. It's fucking stupid. It really is. And it's something they haven't thought of that pisses people off. And it does. It pisses people off. So I'm going to go back up, which is going to be more beneficial to me. That's 7.5 hours. Well, actually, I'm going to use it. I'll use a 5 hour one on that one, so I get magic running in 2 hours. So then I'm going to jump over, because we need people for the upgrade, which we know we're going to need people for the upgrade. I'll use that 7 hour, the 8 hour one right now. I use that up. I've just lost half an hour, but I've got me next upgrade. I gained 79 people. But then you come across and you want to upgrade something and you can't, so they get you to spend diamonds, and check out the price. It's not fucking cheap, everybody. Dad said they're not cheap. Occasionally they give you a bonus, and they'll send it out randomly and stuff like that. And if you've got a family and all playing it, and one of them gets